With abortion in spotlight, states seek to pass new laws. The New York Times. By end. The Supreme Court on Thursday that its opponents say would leave the state with a single doctor authorized to perform abortions, the latest development in the national legal fight over the fate of abortion law under a conservative-leaning court. Louisiana's law, which requires that doctors performing abortions have admitting privileges at nearby hospitals, was enacted in 2014. But in recent days, since the nomination of Brett M. Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court in July, the landmark 1973 ruling that made abortion legal nationwide, prompting some states to try to shore up access to the procedure. Anti-abortion. Here is the status of some recent state abortion legislation. In some states, lawmakers have sought to pass laws that would ban or severely restrict abortion in the event that Roe v. Wade is eventually. This week, lawmakers in Tennessee in the state if the Supreme Court were to overturn Roe. Similarly, in South Carolina, state lawmakers, which would establish that the right to life and the rights of due process and equal protection vest at fertilization for each born and preborn human being. Lawmakers in Arkansas are further along. On Thursday, in other states, lawmakers have moved to do the opposite if Roe is overturned. In New York, government. Andrew M. A law introduced by a Democratic lawmaker in Virginia would also have reduced restrictions on late-term abortions to protect the mother's health, and would have decreased the number of physicians whose opinions were required to approve an abortion, to 1 from 3. The bill was set aside. At the State of the Union address on Tuesday, President Trump, erroneously claiming that it would allow a baby to be ripped from the mother's womb moments before birth. Mr. Trump, 9 states have laws that protect the right to abortion, a reproductive health organization that supports abortion rights. That includes states. On the other side of the issue, 18 states have laws that could be used to restrict the legality of abortion in the event that Roe was overturned. Half of those states. Additionally, there are several abortion cases before federal appeals courts. All of them have the potential.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.